The medicinal use of marijuana goes back to ancient times, as it's been made into medicines and used to treat a number of ailments. While marijuana use can have some potential adverse health effects, there are also many health issues that can greatly benefit from the use of marijuana. Glaucoma. Glaucoma is a disease that springs from pressure being placed on the optic nerve. It can cause serious vision loss, even blindness. The method of treatment for glaucoma is to release this pressure, in order to stop the damage being inflicted on the optic nerve. This is where marijuana comes in as a very effective treatment option for glaucoma. Marijuana reduces pressure in the eye, reducing damage to the optic nerve. Epilepsy. Up to one-third of epilepsy sufferers do not receive relief from prescribed epilepsy medication. Anecdotal evidence shows that cannabis oil could help many of those suffering from epileptic seizures. There is clinical evidence to show that CBD can help specific epilepsies, such as Lennox-Gastaut syndrome and Driver syndrome. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration is expected to grant the license for CBD, in order to treat these epileptical disorders. Cancer studies have shown that cannabis is able to kill some types of cancer cells. While it's important to note that this doesn't mean that cannabis cures all cancers, it has been proven to generate activity against some cancers. A study performed by the National Institute of Health demonstrates that cannabis has been shown to kill cancer cells. While it's important to make the distinction between generating activity against cancer cells and curing cancer, this is a testament in itself to the healing powers of marijuana. PTSD. Traditional treatment for PTSD involves the use of SSRIs, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, which help by raising serotonin levels in the brain. SSRIs are often ineffective and can have dangerous side effects. It's no surprise that people are seeking alternative therapies for PTSD. Using marijuana to mitigate the symptoms of PTSD can help reduce anxiety, mainly due to the CBD. This untangling of anxiety helps PTSD sufferers heal, and cannabis can also stop nightmares and relieve insomnia. Appetite problems. The munchies is a well-known weed phenomenon. Thinky. Marijuana's characteristic of making its users want to munch on everything inside is actually a mechanism that can be used in people who require a stimulated and increased appetite, such as those with anorexia or AIDS, as well as cancer patients. Chronic pain. One of the most common reasons for doctors to prescribe marijuana is to alleviate chronic pain. Although weed's analgesic properties are poorly understood, studies have shown that marijuana does increase a patient's pain threshold. It is thought that marijuana's analgesic properties may be driven by an affective component, rather than a sensory one. Alzheimer's. Brain inflammation is thought to be a major contributing factor to Alzheimer's disease. Both THC and CBD have potent anti-inflammatory properties. Anti-inflammatory drugs such as NSAIDs and ibuprofen can be damaging to the liver and kidneys, so suitable alternatives are deeply valuable. CBD has very limited side effects, and numerous studies show that CBD stunts the abilities of fast plaques that induce inflammation. CBD also protects brain cells by reducing the activation of microglia. Crohn's disease. Crohn's disease is an illness characterized by the inflammation of the small intestines. It can be a debilitating illness that causes severe physical and emotional pain, vomiting, diarrhea, weight loss and more. A small study, testing the use of CBD on 11 patients with Crohn's disease, saw significant benefits in 10 of the 11 patients. Anxiety. While THC can actually increase anxiety in some individuals, CBD oil can help those with anxiety and better equip them to deal with the constant stream of worrying thoughts. Studies have shown that not only can cannabidiol lower anxiety, it can also help reduce symptoms related to a wide range of physiological conditions. The human body has an inbuilt system designed for processing cannabinoids. It's called the endocannabinoid system, which plays a significant role in the body's ability to keep a healthy inner balance. CBD can help in regulating mood, sleep and even appetite, thereby having a pass-on effect when it comes to anxiety levels. Arthritis. Arthritis is characterized by inflammation of the joints, and it's more common than you might think. Around 23% of American adults have arthritis. The symptoms include stiffness, swelling surrounding the joints, fatigue and restless sleep. Cannabinoids are potent anti-inflammatory agents. They can reduce inflammation up to 20 times more effectively than aspirin.